So, born into Kung Fu, 1976. My dad was teaching. He was the SIFU at the time. We had a lot of students around. He officially started me at the age of 4. Through my teenage years, tried a little bit of jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, other things. Eventually, in 1996, moved to London. Done full-time training with my dad. Done a lot of fighting around the time in London. Came back to Ireland 2001 and opened a school there. Ended up having 3 schools in Dublin from my dad. Through the years, it's been non-stop. The conditioning has taken over. I've gone into the breaking element more so than the other stuff. Also with the internal element, I've started doing some healing and some focusing on some energy work. So trying to work into a later stage in life of getting away from the hard knocking to the softer blows, internal blows. Other than that, it's been a roller coaster of emotions and bits and pieces with my dad dying and trying to keep the schools going through COVID. And then eventually getting back here to America this year, being able to compete again, set some new world records, and yeah, trying to push on and make some new friends. Okay, so the history that I have and has been given to me, we have everything exactly to 1970. Actually, no, sorry, 1960 when my dad started in Dublin. Before that, it was a lot of chicken scratches and stuff, but it's dated back to the Ming Dynasty when it was the bodyguards emperor system, the emperor's bodyguard system, sorry. So it was very last line of defense. So if you managed to get through the armies and you were still trying to get to the emperor, you got met by the bodyguards. They had to be the most devastating and lethal of all the warriors. So that's why all the breaking, that's why the finger breaking, fist breaking, elbows, shins, head, didn't matter. The body had to be one unified weapon. It was noted for its no-nonsense approach. It was noted for the fact that it didn't really have a self-defense aspect. It had an attack as opposed to defense. The sport element was kept through the Sanda and Sancho. A little bit of Sui Jiao thrown in because there were sport games of China, and we wanted to keep that little bit of tradition. Throughout the years, even after my dad died, we didn't really have a lot of paperwork to verify the history, but this year, thankfully, I managed to get it from the World Martial Arts Congress, who have now recognised the system as one of the original systems from China. So that's been a great victory as such, to give us that extra element of history and paperwork. That's kind of where we are at the moment. We still have a lot of Sanda going on. We still have kids Sanda and Sancho classes. We still do all the adults Kung Fu classes. We still do all the breaking programs. Nothing has really changed, although we've had to change 1 or 2 slight elements where we couldn't have people going out of the hall of the school with busted lips and busted eyes, so we pulled that back a little piece, use a little bit more head protection, a bit of boxing gloves as opposed to bare knuckle. But back in the 70s and 80s, it was much more acceptable.